Welcome to sunny Bolivia here in late fall, early winter in La Paz. It's a beautiful sunny day. You're looking out the window of the apartment building of the Engineers in Action, where I've been staying most of the last 20 or so days. I have several short videos that I'd like to share with you over the next couple of weeks that will tell you about the work that I've been doing during this time. And the first project has to do with the Home for the Orphaned Elders in Achocalla. On Thursday, April 18th, I got the opportunity to take Ashley Green Young and Bonnie Ramey out to Achocalla, where we are building a home for the orphaned parents. This will be a home for widows and widowers who have no family and are living basically on a subsistence level. The construction has slowed down some because some of the money from Oklahoma got hung up in New York, and I found out about it and was able to get that money flowing again. We should be able to complete the construction of the individual rooms in the dormitory area by the end of this month. I asked for a meeting to plan for the finishing of the construction and to begin to think about operations. In the United States, we would have a plan on how we're going to operate such a home long before we ever turned any dirt. However, in Bolivia, the tendency is to build it and then figure out how to operate it. But I did talk them into having a meeting to begin to make those plans. On May 7th, we made the following decisions. They told me that they would send me an estimate of all the costs to do the total completion of the building. And these are going to be broken down into different areas, such as the kitchen, the dining hall, the gathering area, and so on. One of the areas is going to be for the work area for the physical therapist, and another area is going to be a work area for a psychologist. And my thought has been that perhaps we can find a psychologist or a physical therapist who might be willing to sponsor that room and the construction of those rooms. I should get those final costs by the end of the month. We also began to do an estimate of what it's going to cost to operate it. We've decided that there should be a psychologist, gerontologist, a physical therapist, a nurse there 24/7, which means we'll need 3 nurses, an administrator who will also serve as an activities director, 2 cooks and 2 cleaners, and Dr. Natalia, who is already funded through the IMB, will go out there once a week. We estimate that the total cost to operate this facility is going to be $50,000 a year. That is about what it costs for my mother to live in the Oklahoma Methodist Manor. Pretty remarkable for 32 people compared to 1 in Oklahoma. Senior adults here in Bolivia receive what we would call Social Security check of about $250 Bolivianos a month. It works out to less than $1 a day. After long discussions, we decided that we would ask them to pay 100 Bolivianos for living expenses and put aside another $25 into a pool of funds for medicines that can be drawn on by all the residents. This is going to leave about $35,000 left that we're going to have to raise from various sources. And my idea is to have a Save the Elder program, kind of similar to Save the Children, in which we would ask senior adults, Sunday school classes, and others to pay $100 a month to sponsor an individual. We also would hope to build up a permanent fund or an endowment fund that would eventually cover the cost. It really is one of the exciting ministries of the Oklahoma Annual Conference and also of the Moody United Methodist Church in Galveston, Texas. And it's exciting to see it moving forward so quickly by Bolivian standards, and we look forward to your support. I look forward to talking to you tomorrow about our trip out to Achocalla and to the Methodist orphanage out there. Thank you.